Hey everybody, welcome back around to the Blog and Grill. I am your host, Doug, here with your video blog for May 8th, 2013. I got a great blog planned for you. We'll have a breakdown of each American League division. Let me just do this real quick here. Alright, that's going to be a little bit better. I'm just going to... Alright, so I'll have a breakdown of each American League division in baseball. Right now, I'll have a look. I'll give you your winners for tonight's NBA playoff games, a look in at the Players' Championship, a preview of the rest of the week. But first off, I want to start off with the two Game 2s that went on last night in the NBA playoffs. The first Game 2 was between the Pacers and the Knicks in Madison Square Garden. The Knicks won this game by a quite healthy margin. We saw Carmelo Anthony begin to shoot the ball much more effectively. They won it 105-79. Anthony had 32 points, 9 rebounds. The Knicks moved the ball very well. They turned over Indiana 2. Indiana had 21 turnovers to the Knicks 7, and the Knicks shot the 3-ball very well, making 10 3-pointers. Carmelo Anthony shot 50% from the field and really looked better. J.R. Smith still really struggled, only making 4 shots on 15 attempts. But Carmelo Anthony is essentially playing with a dislocated shoulder right now. His shoulder's just about dislocated from that first series with Boston. He attacked the rim more, didn't settle for his jump shot as much, and really looked like he was starting to come back into his own and find his shot once again. Still, he hit a couple, I think he had 3 3-pointers last night, still trying to find that shot, but Tyson Chandler got involved. Kenyon Martin had 10. Iman Shumpert had another big game. He had that monster slam that was #1 on the SportsCenter top 10 plays, so he's making an impact as well. And these guys are going to be off for a couple days, so Carmelo will be able to continue getting treatment on that shoulder. And J.R. Smith needs to just find his shot for sure in these next couple of games. I think he's got to attack the rim more, not settle for jumpers as much as well. Game 2, I actually didn't watch Game 2. The Yankees were on, but Game 2 was another good one for sure. These two teams, I think, could go 7 games. Here, the Thunder and the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies, of course, winning this one, taking back home field advantage from the Oklahoma City Thunder. Mike Conley Jr., 26 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. A monster game for him. Durant, 36, 11, and 9. So those two guys kind of went toe-to-toe. Marc Gasol added 24 for them. And the key quarter was really the fourth, where the Memphis rallied and beat them in that fourth quarter, outscoring them at 30-19. So they went into that quarter trailing by 5 and won the game by 6 points. Mike Conley hitting some big shots and really showing that maybe he can show up these Thunder and take advantage with Russell Westbrook not in the lineup. This series will go to Game 3 on Saturday as well, so I'll have Game 3 previews on Friday night. Time to go division by division and break down the American League in baseball. We're almost a quarter of the way through the season. Definitely some surprising teams and some unimpressive teams as well. So first we're going to look at the American League East. Boston on top by a game over Baltimore. Yankees are in third, 2 games back. Tampa Bay and then Toronto. I'd have to say the surprise in this division has to be the Red Sox. Many people didn't know how their pitching would be. The pitching has been great for sure. And definitely the losers are Toronto. Toronto's pitching hasn't been great. R.A. Dickey struggled. Mark Burley has struggled. Their bullpen has been iffy at best. Brandon Morrow hasn't been up to his full potential. And with Jose Reyes going down with that injury, they've just struggled to get going. They're starting to win some games now. We'll see how they can do if they can get back to that 500 mark before June 1st. Player in this division has to be Clay Buchholz, 6-0 with a 1.01. He will get the AL East quarter mark Player of the Year award. In the Central, we got Detroit in first, Kansas City in second, Cleveland in third, Minnesota in fourth place, hanging right around, and Chicago bringing up the rear. I think the surprise team is not Detroit, but the surprise team is Kansas City. I thought they'd be good, but not this good. Shields and Wade Davis have been great. Jeremy Guthrie has even been solid, and Urban Santana's pitching well too, so this team has a strong pitching. Hosmer, Moustakas, they're hitting the ball well. Alex Gordon as well. They're doing work for sure. I think the disappointing team has to be Chicago. I thought Chicago would do more with PV, with some of their young guys. I thought Alexi Ramirez and Alex Rios would have another big year. Maybe the absence of Youkilis, even though Youkilis didn't do a lot, really caused this team to struggle. And I think the player of the year thus far in this division would have to be James Shields, who has had a very impressive start to his time in the Kansas City market. I think he's played well. He's pitched strong for this team and really been the surprise story. 2-2, not great, but a 2.52 ERA and 48 strikeouts with a .96 WHIP. He has been extremely solid in that division. All right, the final division, the American League West. Texas, 20-13. Oakland, 2nd place. Seattle, 3rd place. Angels, 4th. And Houston in the 5th spot. I think the surprise here is definitely the Los Angeles Angels. They were supposed to be so much better with Pujols coming back for a 2nd year. Hamilton signing the big deal. Trout coming off a great MVP-type season. And I think the surprising team is Texas. They lost Josh Hamilton, who is probably their best player. They lost their big guy in Michael Young, but they've kept it going. Nelson Cruz, Adrian Beltre, Mitch Moreland. They lost Mike Napoli too, but they are still getting it done in this division. And I think if I had to highlight one guy in this division, it would be another starting pitcher, and it would be Yu Darvish for sure. Yu Darvish getting it done almost through a perfect game back in Houston. He has 5-1, 2.56, 72 strikeouts. That is insane. He leads all of the bigs in strikeouts there. So that's a breakdown of your American League East. We'll break down the NL next time out. That should be fun. All right, time to take my pick. Heat versus Bulls tonight. I think the Heat will get it done in Game 2, and we'll be going into a tie because they're saying LeBron might play some on Nate Robinson tonight. That'll be a tough matchup for Nate. Heat win, and I got the Warriors winning if they rest Steph Curry. Steph Curry's got to rest more than he did in Game 1. I think he'll get his rest. He'll make more shots, and the Warriors will advance on. Players' Championship starts tomorrow at TPC Sawgrass. I got Tiger or the field. I'm taking the field. I don't think Tiger's ready. He's won one time at the Players' Championship. That'll be tough for him to do tonight. All right, as I said, Friday, Game 3 previews. Game 3s are Saturday and Sunday. NASCAR at Darlington this weekend. I'll pick the winner. And I'll pick the Players' Championship winner after 2 rounds on Friday as well. Follow me on Twitter, YankeeBall415, JBSmooth84.com. I got a new article up there about Clay Buchholz. It's called Clay Buchholz, Cheater or Gamer, going inside his throwing of the spitball. Comment on my page, leave me a question, subscribe to this page, give me a topic you want me to talk about. Thanks for tuning in to the Blogging Grill. I'll be back on Friday. So long, have a nice hump day.